One of the great buzzwords that we deal with in the business world today is innovation. We're very excited about concepts of innovation. In fact, we throw the label of innovation on almost anything that really sparks our interest. We see innovation here, we see innovation there. But the organizations oftentimes look at the concept of innovation and they wonder, how is it that we create more innovative products? Or how do we create a more innovative organization? How do we create a more innovative way of thinking in our organization? Really first understanding what fosters innovation. That's the key thing that we have to always get back to. If you start by saying, well, we just need to figure out a new product and create it, and that's innovation, then that's the wrong approach to take. One of the key principles in creating an environment of innovation that fosters innovation is moving from an emphasis on internal competition, which happens all the time, with sales meetings and everything else, is avoiding the infighting process, moving from heavy competition to heavy cooperation. Now, I'm not in any way saying that competition is a bad thing. Competition, in order for competition to foster innovation, it has to be wrapped in a package of cooperation. And by saying that, this also ties into looking at the cohesiveness of your organization. So if you want to foster an innovative environment where your employees, where your organization, where your executive board, your strategic leadership teams, where these people have the freedom both given by the organization, but then also for themselves, they're giving themselves permission to think outside of the proverbial box, outside of the organization, and start to address issues that maybe you as the leader or you as the executive have never thought of. This starts to foster that environment of innovation. And if there's competition, if there's infighting in that process, then employees, people will tend to hold their ideas. They're more risk averse. They don't want to risk their job. They don't want to risk another employee taking credit for their idea. I mean, the list goes on and on. You see this happening all the time in organizations. Competition is good, but competition in context makes things so much better. And in the 21st century, we really have to grasp onto cooperation rather than competition as the primary mode for motivation, innovation, and moving forward into a viable future.